Shut up! You don't think Ryan is famous?
Cousin Ryan.
You gotta...
Hey, what's up YouTube friends and family? It's Cousin Ryan, and I have got some really fun 3D printed items to share with you today. Now, I couldn't find anything from Double Dare, which was my favorite game show growing up. I did find some other vintage Nickelodeon game show items to 3D print. The first of which is the medallion from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Now, this was designed by ComradeQuiche, and you can print it in two styles, either a whole medallion or broken in half. I went for the broken just because that reminded me the most of the show when I was growing up. But I've seen some people paint these very cool and kind of age them and stuff and make them look really realistic. I just went with some gold PLA. I may or may not print it, or paint it in the future, but it looked kind of cool printing out on the print bed. I sent a picture of it to my buddy Brett and said, dude, check this out. And it hadn't started the face yet, but it looked like a waffle because of the infill. Like the grid of the infill made it look like a waffle on the print bed. So anyway, that was kind of funny. But there's that item. I will link that down in the description. And the one that I'm most excited about, though, is done by Word One, and I'm going to link this down in the description as well. It's a piece of the Crag. I think this is so cool. I did the base in black, obviously the plate in gold, and the logo in silver. And this is some more of that heat-sensitive PLA that will change color. I debated back and forth on whether to do it in glow-in-the-dark, but when you do it in glow-in-the-dark, it just looks white. It doesn't look green unless it's glowing. So I may print another one in the future and do that with glow-in-the-dark, but you can see it leaves my fingerprints on there. I just thought that was kind of fun. Like I mentioned with the Nickelodeon sign over here, I thought the color changing stuff was cool, and it reminded me of the old vintage Nickelodeon toys because it's kind of gimmicky. But I printed this at 50% of the actual size because the full-sized one wouldn't fit on my print bed. And I noticed some trouble when I downsized it. This bottom piece here will pop out, and so you can put a battery pack and some LEDs in there. But it made it really thin and the tabs broke off, and I ended up just gluing this on there all together. But you could put some lights in here and light this up, which would be really awesome. Anyway, that's it for today. I just wanted to share that stuff with you guys. I just thought this was so cool. Like, I love old retro Nickelodeon stuff, and I remember one of the Nick boxes that I missed out on had a piece of the Crag in it, a miniature one like this, and I was so bummed that I missed out on it. I wasn't about to pay eBay prices for it, but look at that. Now I've got one, and I'm excited about it. Anyway, thanks guys for hanging out, and I'll talk to you soon.
You know, sir, it's Cousin Ryan on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, sir, he bigger than any superstar. All I was spit you some real dope bar. Some them sweeter than any chocolate bar. Boom! Hey.